Hello, welcome to the beginning part of the video where I make sure everything is working, and we'll see if the chat comes up and everything else. Okay, looks like, yeah, fantastic, that's working too, excellent. Okay. Hi, I'm Chris, and this is my game, Realm of the Empress. It's a single-player fantasy adventure board game where you explore a large open area, in this case Port Ovis, do quests, learn and upgrade a variety of skills, and buy different weapons and armour and upgrade those to progress your character. There's also a main story that takes place in your dreams and should hopefully act as a hook to keep you wanting to play more and find out what happens. In this video series, I'm doing a full playthrough of the whole game. Each video should be about an hour long, and the last playthrough I did was about 60 hours, so it should be quite a long series. I'm streaming Monday to Thursday at 7 PM UK time, so please feel free to leave any comments on the videos, or if you catch a live stream, write something in the chat, as any and all feedback is most welcome and kind of the reason why I'm doing this. So I'm not going to do a big recap. We're sort of halfway into the video series now, so I suggest watching any of the tutorial videos that are also on the channel or the first video in the series to see how we make a start. So we've got a few quests going at the moment. That we've only got 7 left now, I think. They're labelled A to Z, so 26 of them, numbered 1 to whatever, depending on how long they are. So I've got my handmade tray here that keeps all the little decks together, and then I've got where we left off yesterday, last stream. We've got our map card, and we've got our 12-sided die, which is our character marker. Every 12 steps marks a half hour of time, and yeah, I'll just show you, as I do every stream, what the map cards look like. So they're over 300 mini map cards. In the top left corner is the number of the card. This is 122, and then north, east, south and west are corresponding numbers to cards you'll take if you want to go in that direction. So we don't have much money, but we've got a bit more. We made a bit of money last stream. We got 22 health. We've got some boar hide from killing a boar in our satchel here. We've got equipment here. We've got our pouch, which is what you can access during combat. We've got a satchel for storing all our items. We've got quest items slot here, dream deck slot. This inventory space is if you pay for a room at the inn. It will double, more than double the inventory you can have, but you can only access it when you're on that map card. But we don't have that at the moment. We haven't paid for this. I should have a bit of cardboard that covers that up. We've got skiff storage, which we haven't unlocked, and the weather is okay at the moment. It can be raining or okay. Animals don't come out in the rain. And then we've got a little map from one of the early quests of Port Ovis, so we've got a little special spot for that, so we've got an idea of where to go. So today we want to make some money, and I've reduced the cost of food. I realized that I'm sort of holding on to the food items quite carefully, because at the moment they cost, the ones that do the most amount of help anyway, cost around 15 to 20, 30 gold. So I've reduced that all down by a few gold anyway. So the pies were costing 15, but I've lowered that to 10, because you have to take, say for example, 5 apples or 5 berries or 5 mushrooms, and they'll take a day to make the pie for you, and then you still got to pay for it. So it's a bit of a long-winded way of getting them. But it does give a reason to have those things, so you can go around collecting those things quite quickly. I found that playing on stream, I'm more conscious of not making it too boring, which I don't know if I'm successful at that or not, but when you're playing on your own, I don't think you'll have that sense, and when I played it before I didn't. So you can take things a lot slower, and I'm conscious of trying to make these videos about an hour long, so that is also something that's sort of, I'm conscious of when I'm doing this. I don't think you will be when you do play it. So just something to be aware of for myself and for people watching. I'm trying to make these a bit more interesting, but again, it's stuff normally you would do a bit of more adventuring, I would say, and just sort of go around looking at stuff that I've been doing. And obviously I made the game so I know where everything is. So that's something to be taken into consideration. We've got a few quests, but at the moment the quests, we've got a few where we need to unlock a bit higher and intimidation to sort of progress in the quest. And we've got an area in the wood to go to, but I also know that one where I don't think we're going to be able to get through until we level up our sneaking skill, because we need to it's part of a bandit quest line, so we need to unlock that a little bit more, but maybe we can go there anyway to see how that plays out. And then there's another one we have to go at night, so I was thinking we could do it this night, but we will need to eat some of our food items for that, but we can do that. And then we've got another one where we need to go into the woods. We've got charcoal and paper. We're going to make a rubbing of something. We were going to do that at the end of last stream, but then I remembered that we've only got 1 health point out of our total of 40 left, so I was going to play it safe and maybe do some fishing to get some money. I'm conscious of the fact that fishing is something we've been doing quite a lot of, and it's maybe I need to up how much money you can earn from, say, logging as well. We've done a bit of logging, but you only get sort of 1, 2 or 4 gold from it. I might turn that into sort of just a little bit higher, like 2, 4 and I don't know, 8 maybe for the oak logs. I didn't want you to have too much money in this game, so I think I've gone too far the other way, so I have to have a little look at rebalancing that. But anyway, today we're going to go across this way, so we're going to start off down here. We're going to go down because we're going to get to the sea, do some fishing, so we're going to need card 123. Here are all our map cards, separated into groups of 50, so we look for 1, 2, 3 and then put it down. So going east to west, west to east is always sequential, so it makes it nice and straightforward. So we're going to keep going along here, so we'll take 1, 2, 4, and then we have to go up to 117. Bring that down a little bit, and then along 116, and again, oh, we need to go up 1 more. Hopefully, we need to bring that down a little bit more so we can fit the next level on, I think, as well. So we need to go up to 66. So we move 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 steps, just at the top left part of that map card. So when you're exploring on the map, you do kind of have to think about where you are on the map as well, because some cards you'll have to go off and then come back on and then go back on it again. So you have to be a little bit careful about where you can move. Bushes are barriers, you can't go up and down cliffs, and you can't swim in this game. But these are things that you can unlock perhaps later and make more exciting. 60, not exciting, but sort of unlock it, and then you can traverse more places later. I've tried to make this so you can't do everything in the first game. I want it to be so there's a sense of progression for if I'm planning on making other games. 12, 1, 2. So now we've gone round 12 back to 1. That's a half hour used up. Our fishing will take 4 hours. So we should have enough time to go do that during the day. It doesn't matter if we go into night, it just means you might run into some night stalkers. So we want to go all the way across, so we've got a bit of space here. I'm going to move this along because I remember we're going to have to go quite far to the east because we want to get to the tanners to sell the boar hide leather. So I just want to make sure we got that quite far over. Right, we're going to go down and along, so we want 113. So we're trying, I think what we want to do is get 50 gold. It used to be 60, but I brought that down to 50. I'm trying to figure out a way of reducing the cost of some items. At the same time, I'm going to increase how much we get from quests, which I spoke about last stream. But what was I saying? Quests. Yeah, but we've done a lot of the quests already. So we've only got 7 left to do, so it's not going to help us too much now. But it's more the future. Let's go down 129. Let's follow the path. If you follow paths, they'll always lead to buildings. And then we go along quite far. So if we look at Marin's map, we'll see there's the pub. Do we want to do anything at the pub? Last time we played a little poker style game, I think two streams ago. We didn't do very well at it, but I'm tempted to do it again. Because we do, you can double your money up to 3 times until you rest, until you sleep for 5 hours, like resetting a node basically. I'm quite tempted to do another go at that, but it takes up quite a lot of the stream because you have to do a whole round of it. It takes about 20 minutes, so it does take a while. So this is the kind of thing that stops you from playing it. But let's do the fishing anyway. Let's do the fishing. So we're going to keep going along. I don't even know if this will all fit on across. So that way, yeah, it's quite a long way. That's the first one. So what we're going to do is we need to get rid of some of these ones here. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Where is the 12? There it is. Yeah, let's get rid of some of these cards. So we get rid of 1, 2, 2. Actually, they're on the same deck that I've already got, so that's quite nice. So 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, and then we got 1, 17, 15, 16, 17. Nice and easy to get rid of those ones. And we can just move these across. Well, about there, about there. So 1, 2, these little paths go up to houses. So 1, 2, 3, 4 we want along. So 1, 3, 8. There it is. There's a node on this one. A foraging node. Do we want to do any? I don't think we don't have a lot of space in our inventory. We got 8 spaces in our inventory. We're going to need that in case we get some small fish or some treasure. Would be even better. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there we go. We go up from here. We want 102, and that should be the tanners. So there would be some apples down here. I don't think we need to do it just yet though. So I'll just show you here. Here we've got a map card with a building on it. So what you do is you will get the card from the building's deck that matches the number. So 102 on this one. And then you'll see who is inside the building. 1, 2, 3. So that's 3 steps. That's a half hour used. We're not even halfway through the day. It goes pretty slowly. So if we go to the building's deck, we would find 102, which is this one. Flip it over. Oh, excuse me. And you see we've got Eli in here, and the reason why it's gridded is so you can do stealing, sneaking and pickpocketing from the items there. So T for table, X for box, B for bookshelf, that kind of thing. So we could do some stealing, but you lose morality when you do it, which has consequences, but the first time you lose morality doesn't have any consequence. But the only way of getting morality back is through quests. And we do have 7 quests, so we could risk it, but I just think that we've got quite low sneak. I want to level it up to at least level 2. We've only got cooking at level 2, all the rest are just at level 1 at the moment. I've lowered how much it costs. It used to cost 25 gold to level up once, but I've reduced that down to 15 now because we just weren't leveling up fast enough, I don't think. So there's our boar hide. I remember I've got a list of all the things you can sell and how much they sell for in the back of the book, the rule book. I'm pretty sure it was 5 boar hide, 5 gold. So that's pretty good. We'll have 27 gold then. Let's just put that boar hide is animal loot. So let's get those out and find it and pop it back. There it is. So the chit system will be more refined in terms of it won't just be in bags, it'll be far easier, we'll the raw meat out. Far easier sort of storage system, so you can easily access and see what you're going to access, probably from little pillbox type boxes, I guess. You know, the ones that have the little ones that open up, so you can all be labelled individually and you can just find them. And they can all be organised however you like, kind of thing. Probably would be a good thing. Right, so we sold that, we got 5 gold. We're using our Chinese fortune coins as our coins. We got a real coin purse, just for a bit of extra immersion and a bit of fun. 2, 3, 4, 5. But I do also keep track of our gold with a tracker. We've got a few trackers here. So we've now got 27, which is good. So I think that's all we needed to really do. Then we're going to use our worms and maggots, and we will fish twice, and that'll take up 16 half hours. So we'll still have a few half hours left. Maybe we could go do some mining with that, or see what we do there. So we want to go quite far south. So let's have a little look. So we're going to move that to 4 anyway, and then we'll want 162. Then we go 191. And we can't go further south, so we go 192 and then south to 213. We're still on the camera, just about in shot. 213. Come around this side. And then 214. So I'll show you what the node looks like. So the sea fishing and river fishing. Sea fishing, at least with the worms, which is you get less good fish with worms than their crickets, and maggots gives you the most amount. It gives you the biggest fish. Here's what the node looks like on the end of a little pier type thing. So if you do sea fishing, you're more likely to get treasure chests, sunken treasure, that kind of thing. With river fishing, you're more likely to get small fish, which you get a chip for those, and you don't get a chip for the medium or large fish. They just get converted into money and resources, raw meat. But the small fish, they have a little chip for them because they don't get converted into raw meat. But you can sell them to a character, NPC, and get a bit of gold from them. And then he also wants them as part of the quest as well, so that's kind of the reason why I have it too. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 steps. Here it is. Okay, and we can do our fishing mini game. So we need to make a bit of space for that. So let's pick up some of these, and then we can push everything up a little bit. Yeah. So we should have a bit of space here for the mini game. Just put these ones away, so we want 66. So it's very quick to tidy away the maps and cards, but it is something you will do quite a lot of. But I've got a lot more space on this table than you can see on the camera. So if you've got a decent sized table, you won't have to do it as much as I am. Right, bit of fishing. We're going to do the worms fishing first. It doesn't really make too much difference. Well, actually, it makes quite a big difference in terms of what you get, but not in terms of time or anything like that. So there's the river deck. We've got a bunch of nothing cards, and then we create a tailored deck of 20 cards, depending on what bait you are using. So we've got small fish, medium and large. Small, medium. The large fish require a fishing net to catch, to land. So I can't get any of these, and they're worth 50, 30, 15 gold each. So you can get quite a lot of gold from that if you have a fishing net, which I think is what we're going to spend our money on. Then we've got three treasure chests, one large, two small, and an unidentified object. So we create a deck. Let's get the skills rulebook. We create a deck of 20 based on the bait. So with worms at sea, we've got 11 nothings, 5 small fish, and 4 treasure. So let's put that there. So I think 11 nothings is all of them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes, it is. And then we're going to put all of these in the 4 treasure cards. Randomly, we will shuffle it. And then 5 small fish. So we don't use the large or medium with worms as bait, but we will use those when we come to do the maggots. So there are 2 different types of small fish. We've got hake and rockling. Hake are worth 5, rockling are worth 2. So we have to give them a bit of a shuffle before we pick the 5 cards. So if we did this with river, we'd only get the 2 treasure cards, and then we'd get 2 extra small fish as attempts to get those. So it depends what you want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we put this into our deck. We give it a shuffle, and we're going to make a grid, 4x5, 5x4 grid, and if you pick a nothing card, you have to get rid of the ones next to it, so the ones above, below, left and right of it. So it's up to you how you want to make your grid. So the logic is to always go with the corners, but I found that when you find a fish, there's usually one next to it. So sometimes you don't want to do that, but I think having it out as a grid does make it a bit more interesting than if you're just pulling random cards from a deck. So we get a small fish, the rockling, 2 gold, not particularly helpful, but again, let's go to the next one. Another small rockling. Right, I think there's going to be something else. Let's have a little bit of a gap. I don't know. Let's go for it. There's a nothing card, so we get rid of the 2 next to it. So we can only pick 4 cards with worms as well, so we've got 1 chance left. Should we go random? Doesn't really matter. Let's go with this one. Oh, that's another rockling. Anyway, it's 6 gold. 6 gold we get. So these are small fish, so we will get the chits for that. So 3 chits. So we will do. That's all we do. Yeah. So that's the go. That's one go. That's fishing with worms. We will take our 3 rockling from our deck now. I can't read. I think it'll be in the animal loot. I think that's where I kept them before. Let's have a quick look. Yes. So let's get 3 rocklings. So it's not too bad, but definitely could be doing better than that. Let's try to find the rocklings. There we go. 1, 2, 3. We could have done this a while ago. Where there's a quest where we need 3 small fish, and I think we ended up having to. Actually, no, I think we did okay in the end. But yeah, sometimes you want the small fish, sometimes you don't. Right, 3 of those into our satchel. Okay, and then these will go back. So we need to do that process again. but now with the maggots. So we will get chances of getting medium and large fish. So small ones, chestnut. So our worms are being used. They can go. Well, we'll do that with the maggots at the same time in a minute. So that's 4 hours used because you can buy different rods. We got a quest that gave us an old rod, which meant it took 6 hours, I think, per fishing attempt, and then we bought a new rod to make it 4 hours, and you can buy a great rod or grand rod type thing, which will only be 2 hours then, so that might be worth doing. So that's 4 hours, so 8 half hours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we've got time to do another one, so that's good. So what we want with this one, with maggots, we only need 6 nothing cards. 3, 4, 5, 6. We will take so 6 medium cards. Then we've got the treasure chests. We've got, I think, all the mediums, 6 mediums, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, all the mediums, and 4 large, which is all the large. So we'll put the mediums in first. Then the large fish. We don't really want to be getting the large fish because we have to throw them back again. We can't land them. Small fish. No small fish in this one. Okay. So we've only got large and medium. We've got 6 medium, 4 large, and then still got the 4 treasures. It'd be good to get a treasure card as well. Okay. So again, make our grid. So some skills are more involved. We must be missing something here. Maybe, I'm guessing it's another nothing card since we used everything else. Yeah, must be. They were 11, so 11, 6 is 5. Yeah, we're missing 1 nothing card. That's a bit annoying. Now we're going to have to reshuffle everything. I thought I had counted out 6. I guess not. Anyway, that's okay. We'll reshuffle it quickly. So what was I saying? Yeah, some skills like fishing and hunting and mining are more like mini games, and then other ones like logging and foraging are very quick. You're just picking random cards from decks. So I think it's quite good to have a little mix of more complex ones and less complex ones. Right, there we go. Right, I always start off in the top left. Let's try this time. Large sea chest. Let's try again next to it. Oh, it's nothing. That's unfortunate. Okay, so we get to pick 6 with the maggots as well, so we get a better chance. Large fish would be good, but let's try the one next to it. Another treasure chest. Okay, good, 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 good. Let's go with, we want a medium fish, really. Nothing. That was next to the other nothing. I shouldn't have picked that. One more go. Let's go down. Oh, medium fish. Okay. That's pretty good. Pretty happy with that. Yeah, shame we can't do the large fish because that would be 15 gold and 2 raw meat. But, oh well. We got 2 treasure chests, so that's good. There's a 50% chance of them being locked, which is less good. So it's a medium fish, so that gets converted straight away into its ingredients. Well, ingredients. It's 1 raw meat and 7 gold. Medium, medium, medium. We missed out on quite a lot of medium ones, unfortunately. And we got 2 nothings out of the 6. bit annoying. Oh well. So we can put these away. Right, large treasure. So let's do this as medium fish first. We're going to get 7 gold and a raw meat. So let's find raw meat first. Raw meat. The maggots, we're going to need those in a minute. Well, in fact, we'll put the maggots away. They are used. Where are our raw meats? There it is. 1 raw meat. I had to change these to be less because it was a bit much really before. We've got 3 raw meat. That's okay. We can sell those after cooking them. For some, we made quite a bit of gold last time. Worms, we need to put those away. So raw meat, we'll put that on top. The worms go into the foraging, I think. Yes. Okay, so that's that done. Medium fish, large fish, treasure chest at the bottom, small fish at the top. Put the nothing cards on top of that, river fish on top of that, and then we'll just do these. So let's do a small treasure chest first. So there's a lot of treasure in this game. We've got a whole massive deck of cards of all different types. But first of all, we need to see if it's locked or not. So we've got a small treasure chest and a large one. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We give it a shuffle and we will see what we get. It's locked, requires a lockpick to open. We haven't actually bought any lockpicks, so we need to buy some lockpicks as well. So the small treasure chest has not helped us. Oh, we didn't get the 7 gold either, did we? Let's just get the 7 gold from the medium fish. Forgot about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have made a bit of money. It hasn't been as useful as I would have liked it to be. So 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 34. It's a decent amount of gold. Not quite 50. That's what I was hoping for. Right, large treasure chest. Come on, let's try. We need this to be unlocked. We need this to be unlocked. And let's see. Large treasure chest. Come on now. It's unlocked. That's very good. That's very, very good. Ooh. Okay, so it says pick 4 treasure. So we've got the treasure deck here. And there's a locked treasure deck as well, which is a whole different set. And then it says pick 2 hidden treasure. So four of these. That's a large treasure chest. This is the one that really mattered. Small one, you only get a couple of things. So we're going to get 4 things from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We get some gear, 2 bits of gear. That's worth 13. That's worth 8. And we got 2 for a cat's eye moonstone, and we got just 2 gold as well, which isn't ideal, but it's better than nothing. So we'll take 2 gold straight away, and the other ones will have chits that we will need to do, and then hopefully sell those back at the tanners, and then we have to go to the smithy to sell the bronze helm. That's boar leather legs there, which you've already got. And then we want 2 hidden treasure. Okay, 2 hidden treasures. So we have to find the hidden treasure set. Here we are. 2 hidden treasures. There's also exquisite treasure. Okay, let's give these a shuffle. So that's okay, we've made a fair bit now. Getting this large treasure chest was a big help. Because we'd only made... Well, actually, we got the 3 other fish with 6, 7. We'd made 13 gold from that, but now we've got 26, 34, 36, 38-ish. Right, 2 of these. Ooh, very good. A blue sapphire and an emerald. Do we? Hopefully, yeah, we've got enough space. Just about. What we've got: 2, 4, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're only going to have 2 bits of space left. That's okay. That's very good. That's 35 gold just there. We're going to have enough to get our fishing net. That's what we're going to spend it on. I'm pretty sure that's what we want to do. Because then we can kill the night stalkers, which will give us maggots, and then we've got a nice loop there of killing night stalkers, get maggots, do the fishing, and get rich. Hopefully. Right, let's get a few things. So first of all, we want some of these. So we need some gems. We call them gems, I think. Precious stones. So we want... Okay. So I think this is going to have the cat's eye moonstone in it. Yeah, there's a cat's eye moonstone. And the other one will have more expensive gems in it. So we'll keep that out because we're going to need it in a minute to put them back. So blue, there's blue sapphire already, and an emerald is there. Okay, that's great. That's really worked out for us. Fantastic. It feels really good to get that, to get something working out for you. We'll say. And then we've got boar leather. So we'll put those in. So we want to get rid of the gems. We'll have to go to the smithy. I think is what we did for that as well. So the emerald, 15 and 20. Try to remember that's how much they're worth. Hidden treasure goes back, and then cat's eye moonstone is just normal treasure, and then we've got that can go back. Fishing set can go back. Bronze helm. Let's get all the weapons and armor. See what we've got. So it's not going to be any. So bronze helm will be a small one. Leather trousers will be a big one. Boar hide, boar leather, even. Ah, this is a big one. Oh, okay. That's taken up 2 spots. So forgot about that. So they're not all the same size. These chits. That one takes up 2 spaces instead of the standard 1 space. So yeah, they don't all take exactly the same amount of space up. Okay, so we've got 2 spaces left because of that. Luckily the bronze helm is just a 1 that we need. Yeah. Okay, moving that out. So let's have a little look. We need to find the bronze helm. There it is. 13 and 8. Okay. Iron helm, bronze helm we need. There it is. Right. So as you can see, there's a lot of armor and weapons. So I'll put these 3 bags at the top so we don't need to open them all up again. And we have got 1 space left. This is the if you can see that. So our boarhide trousers there. Got a bedroll that's taking up 2 spaces there. So that's not much we can do about that. And then we've got 1 space left there. So, yeah. I mean, there are some things we could drop. You can drop items as well. Right, but there we go. So that was good, I think. Yeah, we got a lot of money from that. We got enough to buy what we wanted. So I think we did very well. I was a bit worried because the small treasure one was locked, but the one that mattered, the large, was not locked. But in locked chests, you do get different, slightly better stuff. So it is worth still getting lockpicks and leveling up that. Right. So we're going to go straight up. Oh, we need to do the time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I've still got 3 hours in the day. Right, straight back up to the tanners. So 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3 is another half hour gone as well. So we could just skip forward and go to sleep. We need to sell all the stuff. Okay, so let's take it out. All the stuff we can sell at the tanners. It's just going to be the boarhide legs. Actually, because the gems and the helm. Yeah, we'll have to go down to, what about the rockling? Who do we sell that? Oh, we have to go to the pub to sell the rockling to our friend. Okay, so we sold the boarhide legs. We've already got a pair of boarhide legs. If we got bear hide, then that would be very helpful. So, boarhide legs we sold for 8 gold. I'll just double check that in my rulebook. And a list of all the things you can sell. So here we go. Boar, legs, 8 gold. Yeah. Fantastic. Let's take the 8 gold. This feels good, you see. It feels good putting money back in to your coin purse. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very good. Yes, it's filling up rather well. We'll probably keep that out actually because we're going to be adding more to it. So that's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's going to take us up to 42. Almost up to our magic number of 50. Okay. That's all we needed to do. So then we go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Over here, we're going to sell our fish. Is that on just about? Sell our fish. So we'll take the rocklings. 1, 2, and 3. So we cleared up a fair bit of space now. So these are 2 each, if I remember. So should have left these on top as well. Anyway, I mean, it's not a game you're supposed to rush. You're supposed to just take your time with it, enjoy it. Like getting stuff out of bags or chits and moving cards around is part of the game. That's just what it is. As a card-based game, there's a lot going on. There are a lot of things to get. 6 gold. That's fine with me. I'm happy with 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Yes. Oh, feels so good. Feels so good. 6 from that is going to take us up to 48. We're now going to go south. I wonder if that will fit on how far out can we get? It's about there. might be able to get there. So 1, 2. So we want to go 1, 2, 8. One, 7, 2. And along a bit. 1, 7, 3, 7, 4. Think it will just about fit on. Yeah, fantastic. So the skill of mining at a certain point is really only good if you're using plate armor, because that's what you need. The ingots, or you need to turn ore into ingots to upgrade your gear. Whereas leather armor, for us, it's all about hunting animals, which makes sense because you get the leather from them. And then there is cotton armor, which is obviously the weakest but cheapest, so maybe at the beginning you get some of that. But I found that, yeah, doing this first couple of quests, you get about 10 gold for each one. So I found that once you've got about 20 gold or 30 gold quite quickly, you can get the armor. So it does slow down a bit in the mid game. It's quite fast at the beginning, slows down in the middle game. So maybe we need, but hopefully changing the prices of things will help with that. Right, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 steps. And we are at the smithy. So we will take the blue sapphire, the emerald, the cat's eye moonstone, and the bronze helm. I don't think there's anything else. We've got raw meat there, we've got some apples and our bedroll. Put the stingers over there just to neaten it up a little bit. And charcoal, we're going to use that for our quest. We've got 2 apples. We'd want to get a couple more apples, and then we got a tasty meal. We've got 3 apples actually. Now, those apples can go in my pouch to save a bit of space if we need to. You can expand your pouch as well. With cloth, you get a cloth bonus in your pouch, so you can sort of double the amount you can store in there if you have cloth bonus and paid for the extra bonus. So there is a little bit of an incentive for the cloth, and it's also maybe if you want to do sort of a harder run. So the bronze helm, I don't know why I left those out. Bronze helm, I can't remember how much that sold for. Let's have a look. Bronze helm, 13. 13. That's good. We're gonna have, so there's a limit of 99 gold in this game. Again, so you can expand it later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So you want to make sure you're not cashing in things if you're not going to get all the money. 13. Oh, that feels good. Yes. Yes. 13. 1, 2, 3. And the 10. 51 gold. Cat's Eye Moonstone is worth 2. Did I put those back in the wrong? I've got a feeling I put those in the armour when I shouldn't have. I definitely did, didn't I? Sorry. Yes, that one. Does that say sapphire? Yeah. I put them back in the wrong place. Right, we've got them now. So the Cat's Eye Moonstone, 2 gold. Just double check this is the right one. Yes. $2 gold. What was that? 54. Emerald and sapphire. 15 and 20, wasn't it? 15 for the blue sapphire. 20 for the 20 for the blue sapphire. 15 for the emerald. 35 on top of our 54. 89. That is a lot. So I guess it's fun to put the gold into the purse. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Should have a couple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe I've done the coins a bit wrong here, but anyway. Or I've done the maths wrong, which is more likely. There's 35 on a 54, so 35 is, well, 5 on top of 4 is 9, and 30 on top of that is 89. So I don't know how I've only got, I must have done something a bit wrong here with these. Anyway, that's fine. That says the right amount. 89. I'm not going to count 89 out, there's no point in doing that. But I know I've got a fat purse, which feels good. Anyway, we've got it there. 89 gold, 10 shy of our max, which is fine. Now we're going to think about how we're going to spend it in the best way. Obviously, we're going to go and buy a fishing net. But then what else do we want? We'll still have 49 gold after that. So we have a little look at we've got our characters here. Aerith is our man who's going to have the fishing net. It says 60, it's going to be 50. And we can't buy anything else that's that expensive. So what else? We can upgrade our armor. But I don't think we're going to bother upgrading our armor anymore. I think we need to do skills, maybe our weapon, but what is our weapon? We would have to do our weapon at the smithy, actually, where we are. It's 15 gold for each one. Or I'm quite happy with what we've got in our weapon deck. We've got quite a lot of stuff, but we've got 2 crits. I don't know if we've got more. What can we get? Let's have a little look in the iron daggers. Let's have a look at what's left that we can buy. Oh, we've got quite a lot. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I got some more crits would be good. And they got another. So we got 2 sneak attacks. I'm tempted to get 2. We got 2 dodges still. We got 2 backstabs and we got 2 crits. Wow. So I mean, the dodges are very useful, obviously, and the crits are very good. But you can only combine cards once per round, and there are usually at least 3 turns in a round. So crits, whilst useful, are not as useful, I don't think, as just having good hits, because you just whack those down and that'll work. Oh, I don't know. So we're definitely going to spend 50. That leaves us with 35. I think we could do 2 15s, can't we? We can buy one of these. I'm tempted to do more upgrade with the skills. I'm quite happy with what we've got with our iron dagger. Quite happy. I think skills, we're all at level 1 at the moment. Let's upgrade skill instead. 2 skills. Yeah, I think that is better use have a little think. Right, let's just go. I mean, where do we upgrade the skills? Depends what skills we want to upgrade. Let's have a little look. I'm tempted to upgrade sneaking because that helps us in combat. Lockpicking, pickpocketing. Is pickpocketing a separate one to sneaking? I'm not sure. I have to double check that. Hunting would be a good one. We have leveled up a couple of times on hunting. I need to have a couple extra ones for that. Cooking would be good. I'm tempted to do sneaking and cooking. Those are probably the most important ones because the logging, definitely don't need to do mining because we're not doing plate armor. We don't need to do logging because that would, well, it would give us more chances to get oak logs if we did that though. That's a good way of getting money, but cooking is really good. What we want to focus on doing is fishing to get gold, killing boar, and then eventually bears, and then eventually wolves to upgrade our armor. So cooking the meat will give us some. So we definitely, I'm tempted to put one into sneak as well. Let's definitely do cooking. We need to go down to Orod to do that. Sneak, I think is from our guy News in the pub. This guy, yeah, he does sneaking. 15 for everything now instead of 25. So that's fine. We'll do that on the way. Let's do sneaking. Okay, so 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. Okay, we're at the pub and we've done a half hour. We're going to sleep at some point. We're not going to make it down to Orod to level up our cooking. I think he's the only guy who we can level up our cooking from. It doesn't really make a lot of sense we can do it from anyone else. Just double check. Orod. Cooking, yeah. Yeah, okay, that's alright. Because we'll sleep and do that, and then we'll kill some more boar on the way down through the woods if it's not raining. Or we can level up our hunting. Who does the hunting skill? Who are we leveling up hunting from? Ivan. I think he's in there. Oh, we need to buy kindling. We need to buy kindling if we're going to sleep. Yeah, otherwise we're not going to be able to reset the nodes. I'll have a dream. Reset the nodes or have a dream. Is those in two things? I think so. We haven't used a lot of nodes. If we look here, I've got my new node thing so we can see we haven't used too many. Like a third. So I don't know if that's super important. Oh, but we could get it. We got a fire. Oh no, we need to get kindling, which is also from the same place. If we don't have a fire, we can be attacked quite quickly. Yeah, okay, so we're going to need 5 gold for kindling. Yes, 5 gold for the kindling. That's okay, because we're going to level up twice and then buy it. So that will use up all of our gold. We always use up all the gold as soon as we get it. That's okay. Right, we're going to level up sneaking. I think that's a good thing to do, because it will help us in combat. And maybe we can do some stealing. We level that up. Let's just have a quick check of what happens. I think it just means a +1 to our rolls. For sneaking. Level 1 is just rolling a 1d6. Level 2 you add a +1 to it. So that's not bad. Level 3 is +2 to your sneak roll. 4 is +3 and you get a chance to re-roll. That should probably specify if you get to choose the high. I guess you get to choose, can choose higher. That makes sense. Because if you re-roll and get something lower, that's not really good, is it? And then level 5 is just really for stealing. You can move up and down the search from certain items that you steal from. You can change where you get them, what you get. So if you get bitten by a rat, instead of losing 5 health, you can get copper ore. 5 copper ore. Well, you get a lot from there. Sneaking's quite okay. I'm tempted to put 2. No, we should do cooking. Because cooking at level 2, no, level 3 would unlock good meat, which sells for 12 gold each, which is a big jump from 8, which is our max. 12, but it's only 1 or 2. At level 4 we get great, which sells for 16 gold each. Oh my god, they're both good, aren't they? I'm tempted to put 2 into cooking, so we're level 4, because then we get, that means we can get 16, 12 and 8 gold from 1 to 2 to 5, 1 to 8. 1 to 8 in a 20-sided die. Almost 50-50 of getting 8, 12, 16. I mean, I think that's better than the sneaking. We can't do that now. I think it's better than the sneaking. The cooking is a. I'm going to put that back. I'm going to put it back. Cooking, I think, is the thing we want to do. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, because we get raw meat from the fish as well, so we cook that. We really want to cook in pot too. How are we doing time? Oh, we're over time. I've been talking quite a lot in this stream, but this is like, I like this with the game, that there's a lot of thinking involved. Technically, like, there's a lot to think about if you want to. Right, what were we going to do? I keep forgetting that though, so we can't do that now. Yeah, we're going to upgrade. Oh, we're going to buy. Let's go to Empress store. The store is the second one along there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we go up to 104. Yes. I think we just go straight into cooking, because we can make quite a bit of money from cooking. Quite a bit of money. 9 steps to Erith, and we're gonna buy. Oh, we do. Yes. Okay. I can't remember what size the fishing net is, because the cooking pot is massive. There it is. Fishing net is a 2. Cooking pot is 4. There you go. It is. Where's my thing? Cooking pot is a massive 4. 4 right here, see? And then the fishing net's a 2. So it uses up a fair bit of space. We're not the cooking pot. That's okay. We don't need that right now. A lantern would be good. And we can go into the caverns. Haven't even been in the caverns yet. Oh, so much to do. I don't think we're even halfway. Haven't even been to the caverns. We're in it. I mean, what did I say? For the end game kind of bit, which I won't spoil right now, you want to aim for about 100 health, and we're at 40. So we're going to buy the fishing net. We're going to buy 50 gold, which hurts a little bit, but it's worth doing. Right, 1, 2, 3. This is not the best way to do this. Let's try to count out some tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 15. 20. 25. 30. 35. 40. 45. Close. 50. So we have 35 gold left. Still feels good. Still feels fine. We're going to upgrade our cooking skill. So we're back down to 50. No, we just spent 50. We're down to 39. Oh yeah, 50. 39. We got to remember to buy kindling so we can sleep. Right, let's put this fishing net. I want to put it next to. Oh, we got an oak shield that we're never going to use. Why haven't we sold that? How much is the oak shield worth? The eyes. We can't sell it. We will be able to sell those soon enough, but not just yet. Let's put that next to the pickaxe and axe. We've got our fishing rod and our bedroll. So these things are never going to leave from here now. So they can all go at the top. Yeah. There is a witch who we can sell the eyes to, but we haven't got that far in a quest yet. We've still got these quests to do. There's still lots and lots to do. And so put those there. And we've got an oak shield. I don't think we need this oak shield. It kind of did come in handy before, but let's have a little look at how much the oak shield is worth. Yes, quickly. Oak shield. Where is it? Oh, it's down here. Oh no. Oh yes. 15 gold. And then 5 gold for every additional card. How many? Do we buy any additional cards for Oak Shield? No, just the starter deck. We get 15 gold for that. We can sell that. We can sell that at the wood shop. We're going to go to the wood shop next anyway. Right, we're going to pack up because it's time. 7. So we just put all of these cards in order into a little pile, and then we'll put them all back. So I feel pretty good about that. We made a lot of money, all thanks to fishing and getting the large treasure chest, which wasn't locked. That was a big deal. If that had been locked, we would have got a lot less. Yeah, but it wasn't, so we were lucky. Let's put these cards back. Have we got any 1 to 50s? No. 50 and up. Do we have 50 and up? No. That's 104. Okay, so they're all listed here. 104 is gone. 102 is here. Then we've got 112. Okay, 128. And that's that. Okay, then 150 to 200, yeah, 162, 172, 162, 172. Oh, 191 I think is in here as well, yeah. And 192, and we just got 213. Okay, we're all packed up. Right, so yeah, we'll try to remember what we're going to do next time. We are going to put this back here so we can store it. So we're all saved up for the next stream. Fantastic. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.